This video is brought to you by Dell Gaming, featuring Intel Core i7 processors. Don't just play. Game.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Unit Lost. I am Stylosa, and I have a treat for you guys today. This bad boy is the Dell Inspiron 7000 gaming laptop. This thing is absolutely insane. Look at it, and look at the specs. It's got an i7 and ridiculous 16 gig of RAM. It's got a 256 gig solid state drive, which by the way is pretty damn fast, but I'll show you that later on in the video. It's got a 1 terabyte hard drive for storage as well. It's got a GTX 1050 Ti inside it, which is ridiculous. I mean, I'll show you when we get to the Overwatch test in a little bit later on in the video, but it is insane. Like, I was playing Overwatch at over 100 FPS on this laptop. That is ridiculous. It's a laptop, and I'm playing Overwatch at what? Anyway, let's look at the ports. I know this is not too exciting, but we need to know. So we've got the SD port on the side there. That's not bad for the SD cards and stuff. There was also a USB on there, and we had the power. And on the right-hand side, we've got the audio jack, 2 more USB, a HDMI out, and the LAN port. Now, the HDMI, or the Ethernet, if you want to be technical, ladies and gentlemen, the HDMI out is pretty interesting though, because the display on this is only 60 Hz. So what that means is it will only display 60 frames a second. So if you want to push more frames, which you literally can, like I said, you can literally play Overwatch at over 100 FPS on this bad boy, you're going to need another monitor, which is fine. It's great that it's got that option. And as you can see, it's very sort of understated. I like the design of this laptop. It's not in your face. Like, it's a gamer's laptop, but it's not like, oh wow, we've got massive like flashing lights all over it. It's very simple. The nice sort of matte black finish is pretty nice for, well, not getting loads of fingerprints all over laptops. Like, I've got a Gigabyte aluminium laptop, and that thing, it's a really nice laptop, but it's a fingerprint magnet. Like, you touch that thing and there's just fingerprints all over it, and it looks terrible. This doesn't suffer from that, which is quite frankly ridiculous. So I've been playing on this quite a lot, and honestly, I'm really impressed, because this isn't an ultra high-end laptop. This isn't like an Alienware gaming laptop, which of course Alienware is owned by Dell. It's not like that. It's a tier below those, but the performance is insane. Like, obviously I play a lot of Overwatch. I know you guys play a lot of Overwatch, so I was very interested to see how this would actually work when I play Overwatch. If you can kind of make out on the screen there, I'm getting like 100 plus FPS, or I was during the Junkrat footage, but we're going to go into more detail on that, and I'm going to show you using different settings. So first of all, we're going to take a look at Ultra. Now, Ultra is the best settings you can have in Overwatch, so Overwatch looks beautiful and all of that stuff. For this though, I left VSync on just to see if it could maintain the 60 FPS, because what VSync is going to do is always knock us down to a certain FPS range to stop screen tearing. And as you can see, yeah, it just doesn't care. It's like, whatever, 60 FPS. If you look in the top left-hand corner of the screen, you can see the big green FPS indicator I've put there. Look at that. I mean, don't look at the gameplay, because it's hilariously bad. But look at that, 60 FPS, it never changes. I would consider 60 FPS to be the absolute minimum to play Overwatch at. Like, anything lower than that and you're going to suffer. You should be at 60. The consoles target 60 FPS. You should target 60 FPS. If you get less than that, that's not great. And obviously for a laptop, it generally takes a pretty powerful laptop to achieve that. This laptop though, well, it just doesn't care. I mean, it's obviously because it's got a 1050 Ti inside it, and that i7 CPU are just completely blasting through the game. Like, it doesn't even care. It's completely insane. So the next thing I want to look at here is playing the game how I play the game. So if you look at my FPS now in the top sort of left-hand corner of the monitor, if you can make that out, it's like 120 FPS kind of on average. That is insanely fast. That is awesome. What I've done here is drop the settings down to low. I play Overwatch on low. The reason for that is because it reduces visual clutter, and it gives you more FPS, right? More FPS, you've got more information. Like it's going to be more responsive, right? Even if you can't see those screens, it's still going to be more responsive. So you generally want as much FPS as possible. And I did not expect this laptop to be able to do this. I was like, honestly, this is probably going to do maybe 60 FPS on low. When I seen it doing 60 solid on Ultra, I was like, this is ridiculous. It's going to just hammer on low settings, and it does. This is insane. So the giveaway, ladies and gentlemen, and of course this is the low gameplay footage in the background you can see now. Look at the FPS, ridiculous. So the way the giveaway is going to work, you need to click the link in the description below. It's at the very top of the description. Follow the actions you can do there, choosing a thing called Gleam. The more sort of actions you do, the more chance you've got of winning. This competition will end on the 21st of April. So we've got a couple of weeks to sort of, you know, for you guys to enter this, and you will win this very laptop. The very laptop I have used, I will ship it directly to you wherever you are in the world. Obviously, there's probably some countries that I might not be able to ship to if you live like in, I don't know, like Madagascar maybe. I might not be able to ship there, I don't know. Or like Siberia, or like the North Pole maybe, but generally anywhere else, yeah, I should be able to get this thing to you. It is ridiculous, guys. And also massive thanks to Dell to just giving me the opportunity to do this, because to be able to give this laptop away to you guys is just awesome. And it is a very good laptop. Like, one thing I've got to stress, that yes, this is a sponsored video, and yes, I've been paid for this, but It is insane. Like, this laptop is insane. I wouldn't say it was if it wasn't. This actually took me by surprise. Look at this. This is the laptop starting up. I turned it on, and it literally took, like, what, 8, 9, 10 seconds, and it boots straight into Windows. It's like, I didn't expect that. I honestly didn't expect that. I was like, okay, we're ready to go, and we were. It's ridiculous. One hell of a machine this is, guys. If you are in the market, though, for one of these laptops, or you're looking for like a gaming laptop that's not going to cost you an arm and a leg, you should check out this range. I think it starts from, well, in the UK, £899 these laptops start from. This one here is the sort of middle of the road model I've got, which I think retails for about £1,200, which is again not bad considering the, well, it's amazing. I don't want to say it's not bad, it is amazing considering how much I paid for my own laptop and how close this is to performance. I could have bought like 2 of these laptops and then a bit more for the price of my own laptop. It's crazy. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it at that. This has been the Dell Inspiron 7000 gaming laptop. It's one hell of a machine. Do enter the competition. I want to send you this goddamn laptop, ladies and gentlemen. It is beautiful. It runs Overwatch like butter. It is awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Stylosa and this is Unit Loss. You can follow me on Twitter, which is @UnitLossGaming, and I will catch you on the next one, guys. Toodaloo.